I'm going to show you how to make a stool. So I'm going to first draw a rectangle by hitting R as the shortcut. And I want it vertical, so I'm calling this my y-axis. Going to zoom out, because it's going to be big. I'm going to design it to scale. And I want it to be 300 millimeters tall, and I'll tab to the other one, and 250 millimeters wide. Hit return, zoom in a little bit. I'll click on it. I want to pull that out, and so I will do the shortcut Q, and I'll pull that out. 18 millimeters is the thickness of the wood I want to use, and I hit OK, and there I've got my piece of wood. Now I want to cut a little divot at the bottom, so I will go to arc, 3-point arc, and click on the face that I want. I'll zoom in a little bit and say I want to start that arc over here, finish the arc symmetrically over there, and the middle one I'll put up to that point. I'm going to hit Q again and push that out. I know it's 18 thick, so I'm going to go minus 18, and that pushes it out. And then if I go to home, I now have a piece that looks like that. Now I am ready to copy this piece because I want a second set for a crosslap joint style that's going to look exactly like it. So I will select this whole thing, I'll right click and copy, and then I can right click and paste, and now there's two pieces there, although it only looks like one. So the first thing I want to do is rotate this new one 90 degrees, and that rotates it out so I can see it. Now I want to slide it right into the middle. So I want to mess with the X translational distance, and maybe I'm going to move that 150 mil. Oh, that was the wrong way. I'm going to move that negative 150, and that goes close to where I want it. I'm going to mess with the Z and move that 150, and that goes close to where I want it. I'm going to play with this now and get that exactly centered. I got those pieces moved and centered and cleaned up, so now I want to draw the top of the stool. So I'm going to use circle, center diameter circle, and I'll click on the face that I want to place the circle on, and zoom in a little bit, and place that right in the center. And I want the diameter to be 250 millimeters, personally. And so you can see it doesn't quite line up, which means I didn't get things quite centered. So I should go back and fix that. For right now, I won't. Hit return. I'm going to pull this up, so I'm going to hit Q, and I want to select all of these faces, and I want it to be, let's say, 50 millimeters tall. So I'll hit that, and now if I hit home, there is my stool. There's a little bit of an error right here because I didn't get things centered perfectly, but it should all be joined. And if I want to now 3D print a model of this, granted this is designed to scale, so it's giant, so on the 3D printer I would shrink it down, but I can go to make, 3D print. I don't want to send it to a 3D print utility. It's not okay, but if I select the whole thing, it lets me say OK, and then I can export this as an STL for 3D printing. Woo!